Good afternoon and welcome to Tea Time Tuesday with Lady Estelle. Today we are going to I'm going to introduce you to a new tea that I found in our store here in New England called Job Lot. I don't know if you have a Job Lot where you live, but this tea is, I always like to buy whole teas, and I like to buy, if I'm going to do a tea bag, I'm going to do a sachet. But I found this tea that I wanted to introduce to you. Um, I fell in love with this tea. I think it was the can that kind of caught my eye. It's a very handsome, I always loved to collect tins, cookie tins, tea tins, um, just to hold on to little things after, the use of them. But so this tea right here caught my eye. It's a Ceylon tea, and but what it is, it's a tea, a bag. Now, I have a problem with tea bags because I always find that they don't have whole teas in it. They have kind of the end of the tea. It's kind of like the shape or the fine flakes of the end of the tea leaves that they've scooped together and they put it in a tea bag. So I find that the teas are very, very weak because I am used to whole teas or sachet, which has a little tea bag that holds whole teas. So you get the feeling of having a whole tea. Um, but this tea right here is a tea bag. So I didn't think I was going to like it, but I brought it home because I loved the can. I said, well, let's give it a try. Estelle, you know how you are. You're very fussy about things. So give it a try and you can say if you don't like it or if you do like it. But what I do like about it is a very reasonable price and it's accessible because it is in your local stores. If you just look for it, look for the can. So it's not a can, it's not a tea coming from England, straight from England or anything like that. So we have to, kind of try something different. Okay. So, but what I've noticed, the aromas are very strong. It's a black tea, a Ceylon tea. It's a black tea. And I know for me with black tea, I like to have, especially if it's a tea bag, but what it is, it's kind of interesting. It's a double tea bag. As you can see, it's a double tea bag. So you have tea on this side, and you have the little tea on this side. So which means it will make it stronger than a regular tea bag. So we're going to try this today, and because it's a not a whole tea, these are the kind of tea that you can enjoy in a in a larger teacup. Remember we talked about last week about enjoying tea in a larger teacup. Doesn't have to be your dainty little teacups. I got this as a gift, and the first thing I did is I put it away. I said, I'm never going to drink tea out of this because it looks too much like a coffee mug. And me being so fussy and picky, I said I will not drink out of a coffee mug. But after looking at it and really enjoying the little flowers on it and the shape, I started to, when I wanted to not have to pour myself another cup of tea, I like using this tea because you can't bruise it. You can't, it's not like tea leaves that you're going to bruise. So you can put a lot of hot water in here and you can sit and sip it for quite a while if you're reading your book or if you're doing a project, because it's in a larger cup. If it's in a smaller cup, you got to kind of just sip it and drink it all the way down to the end because in a smaller cup, it'll get colder fast. So I put it in a larger cup and it'll last a little bit longer and you can enjoy the tea. And especially if it's a tea bag, and especially black tea, I like it with a little cream. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to try this tea out And we are going to, first what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour my hot water into my teacup. So you can see the hot water into my teacup. And I'm going to fill it up because I'm going to want to have it for a while. Okay. And also with this tea, the Ceylon tea, I like to have a little bit of sugar. So we're going to do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a little sugar. We're going to use our little small teaspoon. And we're going to add, how do you say, 1 lump or 2. We're going to cheat a little bit because the spoon's so small. We're going to do 3. Okay, let me just turn this a little bit so it don't have the sun directly. It's the most sunny part of the sun going down. It seems to shine so much more at this portion of the day. And then I'm going to add some cream in my tea today. I'm going to leave the tea bag in. Because with so much water in the larger cup, I'm going to leave it in for quite a while so that I can get to talk to you. So today has been a really good day for me. I had a visit from my oldest son who I haven't seen in a while, and I get very, very excited for that because of the COVID. We have not, kind of socialized a lot, and my daughter traveled out of the country. Not out of the country, but out of the state. So now she's on her quarantine, so I won't be able to see her for another 14 days. So it's kind of, so I'm kind of starving for family and company. I'm sure you are also feeling the same way. But we make do, and we do as best we can. And today was very warm. Today I was out. I actually went to the drugstore. I haven't been in a drugstore in like forever, and it was very warm. I had to remove my shawl because I got very warm, and I'm not complaining. I'm just making a statement that it was quite warm today and very, very delightful. And so I decided I'm going to come home and have tea with you today. And a little treat a friend of mine brought me. We're going to have carrot cake today. Lovely, lovely, beautiful. I'm going to have some carrot cake. I'm going to cheat and have a little bit of this today. I'm not really supposed to have that much sugar, but I've been doing very well, and so I am going to enjoy at least 1 layer. What do you think? Just at least 1 layer. See how it has 3 layers? And I won't do the wonderful cream and nuts on the top. I'll try to stay away from that, but I will enjoy this first layer here. And so that I'll just enjoy just that piece, just that little small piece today. So I'll just take a little piece and I hope that you have a treat today. I love the nuts in these. So I hope you have your little tea with your little treat with you as you watch our little tea time video. It's such a pleasure to do this. It just really, really, for me, it really, really feels like I have company because I get dressed up and I make my tea and to put my little settings up so that I can have. Let me see if I can try to show you my little table today. Let's see if I can show you my little table today, my tea table. Oh, no, it's not doing it. Let me see. I don't know if you can see it, but we're going to try to pan the table here. So you can see my little tea set up. I don't want to make you dizzy. So I'm not really good at filming. So I don't know. I'll have to look at it and see how much we did get of my little tea setting. But you get the idea of my little tea table that I have set up. So now what we're going to do, we're going to try take that right out. Put that right there. Okay, and we are going to, I'm going to get a napkin. I know, you know me. And so once again, let's lift our cups together and wish each other happy Tea Time Tuesday. Very mild, very mild. With the cream makes it very creamy, like nice cream. Um, it's very warm and hot because it's in a larger cup. I can sip on this for quite a while, having, reading my book or doing a project and enjoy a nice full cup of tea. I don't have to worry about bruising the tea bags or keeping the tea bags too long in my cup. Because it's a tea bag, I can leave it. You can leave it in here and drink. I don't, but you can leave the tea bag in. And if you wanted the second cup, you can just add another tea bag. That's the thing about having the 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 thinner part of the tea leaves, that you don't have to worry about bruising it and changing the tea taste so much. I think that's why a lot of people just like regular tea in the tea bag instead of having to worry about a full tea, a whole tea, and worry about um, bruising the tea leaves and keeping it in too long, and then it being not straining it right, not straining it long enough. And everybody asks me, Estelle, how do you, they're so used to the tea bags that they go, how do you know when it's the right time to drink your tea, or how long for your tea to stay in steeping, and I think it's by taste. um when I have my whole teas, I'm ready to drink it. I'm ready to sit and drink it down in my little small cup. So I strain it and remove the strainer, and then drink my tea, and then be able to put my strainer back on top of my teacup and pour more hot water over top of it. So that right there takes attention. You have to pay attention to how long your leaves been sitting in your strainer. And it's more of a an experience, a tea experience, where you're concentrating on the tea and the taking of tea at that particular time. This way, with a tea bag, it's more where you can just enjoy the flavor and the aroma and just enjoy it without worrying about did I leave it in too long, because you can always just add more water, or you never have to worry. I don't feel like you really have to worry about it being too strong when you have a tea bag, because you can always just add water in your cup. So people like, this is the easier way. So I'm glad that I was able to um, show you that even a person who loves tea as much as I do can use a tea bag and enjoy it just as much as a whole tea. So with that said, I want to bring our little tea time chat to an end and say I'm glad that you stopped by and have tea with me today. And it was a pleasure, to get dressed and get ready to have tea with you today. And I hope to see you next Tuesday. And maybe I'll have something interesting because I have ordered some really nice teas that we can have some fun with. And I also ordered some literary teas, and we can talk about some books that will be complimentary to the teas that I bought. So have a good Tuesday. I hope that you spent a lot of it outdoors today, and I shall see you next week. Bye.